What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. This is the Fight Club, kind of the little news segment of the Fight Club. And as always, go down and like and subscribe. But shit, this is Paul Pickle, Wyndham Contra, and I'm with.
Prime time, Mark, man. You already know what it is. We got some breaking news. Shout out to WBC. They're fucking getting shit going.
Yeah, where they ordered and approved fucking what's today's date? The November 9th, and they've approved. We got some bangers coming on the way. Start off with the top of the list. Wilder versus Ruiz has been fucking mandatory. It's gonna happen. Winner faces Fury. But we've been kind of waiting on this for a little bit, haven't we?
Hell yeah, no, we've been talked about. Go back in the old episodes. We already been mentioning this. We already said this would be a fun matchup. Even before Wilder even came back, we said that would be a fun matchup for Ruiz. So I mean, that's gonna be interesting to see. Can Ruiz use his power against Wilder, man? Like, can he hurt? I mean, we seen Wilder's chin, and he's been through some battles. So I mean, can
We also saw Ruiz chin get cracked a few times from Luis
I
Ortiz.
mean, but I mean, honestly, everyone's getting cracked by Wilder. It's just if you can eat it or not. So I mean, can Ruiz eat it? So I mean, it's really who knows, man. That shit's gonna be that'll be a fun fight. But if Wilder wins, man, I
Fury
don't know.
Wilder
I don't know
again.
if that I don't know if that fight happens. I mean, maybe I don't know, bro. Fear would be weird, but fourth time, bro. Does Wilder even want to do that? I don't even know if that's even like. I mean, to lose three times in a row.
To the same person.
Nah, I don't know if that fight will happen. I think Fury's gonna still try to fight Usyk, and I think by the time Wilder gets to that point, I think it might be vacant, and Wilder might get the belt back with a vacant,
Or maybe Wilder has to pull up on Usyk.
or Wilder, yeah, or Wilder has to go after the undisputed, and who knows, Usyk could beat Fury. You know what I'm saying? But sheesh, Wilder fighting Fury for a fourth time is insane.
Seen Wilder shit in my short term in boxing so far. But yeah, I think it's a good little fight. There's
Literally,
not many
Wilder.
heavyweights left at this point. So get these two in the ring. Next
That
fight, you've been screaming this for a little bit. Earl Spence mandatory against Keith Thurman.
I mean, it kind of sucks though because everyone obviously wants Errol Spence and Crawford, but I mean, you already seen what Crawford did. It sucks though because when you
Yeah.
compare Keith, I mean, who knows? I don't really know too much about the guy Crawford's fight. I ain't gonna lie,
Smoke and
bro.
mirrors. There's a lot of it going on in that fight. I don't know either.
Yeah, so I mean, Keith Thurman used to be a fucking monster. Used to have 147 on the lot. People don't realize back in like 2014 to 2018, dude was on a run and no one was really People was avoid like he was the Grim or
Boogeyman, Grim Reaper,
yeah,
whatever you want to
boogeyman.
call
Like
it.
people wasn't wanting to fight Keith Thurman at one point. He was just like that at one point, man. One time for a reason. Bam, get your dumb ass.
And we saw
And
Ugas catch Spence in that last fight. So if Thurman still has that power in him, who
that's
knows?
what I'm saying, man. I wish Thurman was just more active, but after the Pacquiao, Jit kind of just went on some weird shit and just was like
MIA.
3 year layoffs and cut his hair and I don't know, man. But bro. He's a Florida boy, so I'm still gonna rock with dude. Like I mean, I already know who's gonna win that fight, but I'm gonna support Keith Thurman all the way. That's why I've been calling for this fight. This fight would have been a fucking banger. I think I tweeted it too back in 2017, 2018, back when like both of them was like real prime 147. Man, that shit would have been awesome. Or even Keith Thurman versus Crawford, but I don't really know what Keith Thurman
I
looks
will
like.
say this is a better fight. Spence versus Thurman's a better fight than Crawford versus Ada.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it sucks because man, I'm going for Crawford, but man, Crawford is just it keeps making him look worse. I get the situation they're in, but man, it just looks worse when you got Spence. He comes off a car accident and fights fucking Danny Garcia, I think. No, that's not really a tune-up, really like straight out of a car accident. And then he comes and then he fights Ugas and like Spence got some guys on his list, and then you got Crawford doing this, and then I know Keith Thurman isn't the biggest, baddest guy anymore, but still, Thurman's still a guy. And I don't, I don't
Well,
fucking know about the dude Crawford's fight. I don't fucking even know his name.
well, on to our next fight, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. This is the fight I've been screaming to make. Like, stop ducking Benavidez, pussy. We saw Plant put fucking work into Morel. Benavidez
Yeah,
fight got canceled. I can't remember who he was about to fight, but that fight got trash thrown away because the homeboy had previous like steroid usage bans and all that shit. But now we getting Plant versus Benavidez. It's gonna be 2023 most likely. The contract has been signed. Everything's and works at this moment, man. I hope Benavidez goes. I know Plant's gonna look good, and I kind of fuck with Plant, but Benavidez is gonna show like this is why everyone's been ducking me. I think.
and WBC also said Canelo is also has to fight the winner of that fight. So I mean, I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know
even
if Canelo's
better.
gonna do it, but I mean, man, that's gonna be interesting. I'm not even gonna put my
And
prediction out there yet.
Canelo, after his wrist surgery, he said he should be back in like 2 or 3 months. Like a really good surgery, everything's going real well. So it's not like he's gonna be out for the whole year after that
Maybe
injury.
his comeback fight is this fight.
And then Benavidez is the fucking undisputed champion of super middleweight. Who knows? You know.
But yeah, facts. Fuck that. You knock his big ass out. But fucking Plant, man. If that boy can win that fight, I'll give hella respect to Plant for real.
And I cannot lie, Plant did look good. He's looked really good against Canelo in that
Who
fight
knows?
before he
He
got
said he
cracked.
keeps putting on his Instagram revenge tour. That boy could be on some shit
Some
now.
Geno Smith shit going on right now, Caleb Plant.
Some fucking Gino shit.
It's a fuck you
G7
tour
head
going
ass.
worldwide.
That boy was a super senior in the NFL.
Next fight, we got some young pit bulls. Shakur Stevenson versus Isak Pitbull Cruz. Shakur's first fight at 135. He's gonna get his toes wet. Former champion. Fucking even if it was a regular belt, I believe it was, but Pitbull ain't no slouch. We saw him on his own Geno Smith tour. He's been knocking motherfuckers out left and right.
Hey man, that boy got some hella clout after the Javante fight. He filled. I think he was a fill-in. I can't remember who was the original opponent that he filled in for.
I don't know.
I don't know, but who gives a fuck? Cause
Yeah, this is what we got. This is what we dealing with.
right? Because Pitbull showed out that night, gave take fits, and ever since then, people's been on Pitbull, and boy knocked out old Gamboa. Just looked nice in all his fights, and
Knocked out Gamboa? No way, bro.
yeah, man, I know that's a shocker, but I had to put it out there. But yeah, man, but hey, that's actually pretty crazy that Shakur got to get his feet wet. Damn, feet wet at 135 with the pit bull. I mean, I believe in Shakur hands down, but he did give Tank a southpaw fits. You know what I'm saying, with that pressure. We gotta see if Shakur can bring power up to 135 because he never really showed true, like, you know what I'm saying, like knockout power down at 130 and stuff. I still believe he could eventually. He's still a young fighter, but
Hey, they're fighting for the limit. Whoever wins, this is the final eliminator, and winner will
the
fight Devin
WBC.
Haney. Yeah, so
So I mean, man, shit is cooking up, bro. Because and I already seen they got the paperwork in works for Haney and Loma. So like, shout out Haney, bro. Haney is doing his thing, bro. Not to get off topic, bro, but them boys are getting shit going. So that
I ain't
means
running from nothing.
Shakur could fight the winner of Loma and Haney by the end of 2023 type shit. You know what I'm saying? If shit all keeps going like how they really getting shit going, I like that because Haney doesn't take breaks. Them boys are active.
Hey, and I mean, I'm not giving my hand early, but Shakur coming off beating Oscar Valdez, and I would say Oscar Valdez fight is very similar to Pitbull, and we saw what happened there. It was kind of like a one-sided fight the whole fight. So just keep that
Facts.
in mind on the bet. All my gambling people, just keep that in mind when you see these lines when they come out.
Facts.
Next fight, Teofimo Lopez versus Sandor Martin. I know Teofimo's got to fight Pedraza first, I still believe, but then he has to fight Sandor Martin. How do you feel about that fight for your homie?
Hey man, I like it. I don't. I don't know how I don't know how it's viewed on the public, but man, what belt is this? So it's for the WBC
This is
at
the second
140.
mandatory for the so Regis Prograis and Jose Cepeda are fighting for the vacant title. And then Jose Ramirez is already the mandatory for whoever wins that belt. And now the winner of the Teofimo and Sandor fight will be the second mandatory for that
Okay.
belt.
Okay. So I mean, I like the fight for Teofimo. You know, get comfortable, keep getting comfortable at this 140 division. Start showing people, start bringing that power. Let him get his mental back straight. And I want to see Teofimo versus Ramirez. I want to see Teofimo take the bigger guys because I still believe in Teo, man. Like I don't care what people are saying on Jit is weird. I'll give you that. Jit is a weirdo, but you can't deny his skills in that fucking boxing ring. As long if he can bring his A game on the night, bro, I like him over like a lot of guys for real.
If so, this is good for him, I think, for his career. If he can stay active, like keep all the other shit to the sidelines and just be in the gym and boxing. So if they get this fight with Pedraza, I know he's working, he's gonna box, and he already has a second one already lined up. He's gonna go right back to the gym, and that's when Teofimo was at his best, is when he was just being a boxer, and
Yeah.
maybe that's what we get to see
He
out
was
of
at
him.
his best when he was getting these knockouts like every fucking couple months, and he was just getting spectacular knockouts, get that confidence boost back up, and he'll be good.
But then our next fight right now is Sebastian Fundora versus Tony Harrison. This one, we're
I
both on.
think, bro, one of our old episodes, I know we said this could be a matchup, bro. I know for a fact we said this before.
I think because it was probably the recap of that fight against Lupin. I have a feeling it was that fight because Tony Harrison's coming off of a fight. I don't know, but I just know that fucking Harrison is a little old, but the issue with Fundora is he doesn't use, like, he's great at boxing, but he just wants to put on shows. He wants to
Yeah,
and that's his biggest, like, he gets
Jit likes
cracked
the
too much.
brawl.
Yeah, and it might not be a too big deal against old sweet hand Harrison, but if he goes up against Charlo and wants to get into that little inside brawling shit, Charlo might break his fucking jaw.
Yeah, no, facts. Because I think that is the one thing that I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing because you don't see it often. A guy that big and that weight class to be wanting to fight in the inside like that, but he loves to fight in the inside for some reason. He loves getting his way in the inside, and I mean, he does damage in there, and it's hard to even hit him in general. But still, bro, that's a dangerous fight to fight. So I mean,
Don't look
but at the
past
end,
Harrison though, because I will say if you get into a brawl with
it
Harrison, you're
sucks, man. I
just
wish
gonna.
Fundora talked shit, bro, because Tony Harrison is one of the best. I wish he was in the UFC. No cat, he would sell a lot of tickets, bro.
Oh
That
no, I
boy,
know, about the hair. He was what's his girl's trainer because talking all that shit.
yeah, Jit. Tony Harrison's like post, like pre-fight hype and shit, like hyping up the fights. Man, he's one of the best, bro. That boy is funny as fuck. I like Tony like that. If you go back to the Charlo days when they first fought, man, the boys was Charlo was so mad. That's why he lost, man. That boy, he got in his head. I was on some classic evil shit.
And if you want to get, that's what I'm saying. I think Harrison fought Berlanga, right? And that was the fight where we felt like Berlanga
No,
was
I don't know if Berlanga fought Tony Harrison.
okay. Okay, probably wrong, dude. I can't remember, but I just remember there was a fight where he looked good up until like he.
No, I know which one you're talking about. It wasn't Berlanga though. I think I know what you're talking about. Where we kind of gassed Tony Harrison again, and he looked good. I remember what you're talking about. That was recent, kinda.
Yeah, no, he's very active, but so is Fundora. So no one really has the edge on that. They're both very
I
active.
just like Fundora because bro, like he's too awkward, bro. Like the way he comes, like I don't. I think the only guy that can beat him will be Charlo, but right now he's just too awkward for a lot of
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, and winner gets the shot at Charlo. So that's the WBC's fucking
I
working
thought
magic.
Fundora won. I thought that Lubin Fundora fight was a title eliminator.
We was claiming it that because Lubin was already sitting on a title shot if he just sat on his ranking.
Oh, it was Lubin was a title.
Yeah, and then
He
Lubin
folded.
lost and he fucking fumbled the bag. But hey, I can't fault him because this is what we want from boxers. Like we can't.
Hey,
The problem is we be faulting them for their losses like this. Like we
yeah,
gotta
we
be like,
better be on
thank
his
you
ass.
for
Hey, shout out
fighting.
Lubin. That boy is in West Palm Beach right now grinding. I be seeing him on the ground, so
Yeah, shout
he's
out Luke.
coming.
He took a fight, but he didn't have to. He did it for the fans. Shout out that boy. Next fight, Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa, the second time. And a lot of people think Fulton, that first fight, not gifted. It was
Yeah,
just so close that it really could have went either way.
facts. No, this is definitely a fight that people wanted to see again, and I hope Fulton gets up on this fight, man. I want him to close the door on it because I really like Fulton, man. I want to see Fulton versus what is it anyway, right?
Oh, hold up. I could be wrong. Fulton's moving up to featherweight to fight Brandon Figueroa.
Wait, what?
I could. Yeah, the sources I'm seeing right now is saying he's moving up to 126 to fight for the WBC interim featherweight against Brandon Figueroa, and it'll be a rematch. Figueroa had moved up after he lost previously.
What is he ducking anyway?
The word on the street right now is looking like he might be ducking anyway, bro.
You think? Nah, anyway, it's got to move up. What is he? What's anyway at right now? 122?
I
Am I
believe,
tripping?
or 118.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right?
I believe he's
It was
118.
Bam.
Yeah, no, I believe he's 118 and Fulton's 122, and that's why they would eventually clash.
Okay, I get it. Damn. Nah, I like Fulton though, but
Or is Fulton ducking MJ Akhmadov or however you say that the
oh yeah,
other good, really good fighter, undefeated, Chexian style.
I might have to go dig into that, bro. I didn't even peep that he was even moving up.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that either until I put my ear to the street.
Boy, I heard the streets, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I still think of it. Let's just talk about the fight itself. Like, it was a close fight the first time around, so it should be a good one. I mean, I know you fuck with that boy Fulton heavy.
No, definitely it's gonna be a good fight. I want to see him more, maybe close the gap and not have people be talking so much too, because I do like Fulton. But that was a great fight, and it. You can't be people talking, man.
Yeah, I mean, Figueroa put the pressure on him, but Fulton's fucking defensive Philly shoulder roll, fucking.
The boy's a smooth boxer. That boy Fulton got some nice boxing skills.
On the inside, though, it's close. So that's why I think this fight could be fun because maybe Fulton doesn't win those inside exchanges the second time around.
I want to see what the game plan comes out in that second fight. I want to see what they think, like what they think of and can't.
And I believe Figueroa has had one fight at this weight already. I could be wrong. Maybe he's just been coasting and they're just getting two big names to fight for the vacant belt.
Being a bitch.
But if he's already moved up, I mean, he has a little bit more experience at this weight class, which also might be. I mean, 4 pounds ain't too much, but there's a reason why they're different weight classes.
Wonder why, huh?
Yeah, I wonder why there's separate belts for those weight classes.
Was that the last one?
Yeah, no, that's the wrap up on all the fights we got. I mean, what WBC ordered just went out and just said, fuck it, we're gonna get all this shit done today.
Yeah, they said, man, well, some of those was already kind of made though, but still, I like the Shakur. What's your favorite one so far out of those?
Benavidez Plant.
Gotta be.
I think that's the most 50-50 fight on here. Maybe Fulton Figueroa's 50-50, not even 50-50, was 60-40. But I think Shakur might just coast on Isaac. I think Fundora, if Fundora plays it smart, he should beat Harrison, but Harrison might get in his head. That might be a sleeper fight, that Fundora Harrison fight.
Facts, that could be a sleeper.
Wilder Ruiz, though, I do want to see the game plans coming into that because I didn't really get to see Wilder. I saw him in one fucking 20 seconds. I didn't really get to really see if he's I haven't really get to diagnose him yet.
Bro, Jit did like 2 boxing moves, bro. Jit did nothing. He literally stepped backwards, and that was it. That's all we've seen him do.
Not even like a heavy. I mean, it's heavy for Wilder, but it wasn't like a fucking.
I don't think there was a jab thrown by him.
And Ruiz, I mean, everyone didn't give him a shot against Joshua, and might be similar. No one might give him a shot against Wilder, and who knows?
Hey man, if Ruiz could hurt fucking how tall is Joshua been? Like
6'8", 6'7". That boy big as fuck.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, if he could hurt his big ass, bro, and I've seen Wilder's sloppy body stuff going all over the place.
I mean, I think that fight might be the funnest because Ruiz might look good for 9.5 rounds, and then
I think that fight might get that fight. That fight is gonna get the most hype, I think, out of all the fights. Even though the Benavidez Plant fight should get the most hype, but I think low key the Wilder Ruiz is gonna get a lot of hype, and they should put that bitch on.
What did they put? Because Wilder and Plant fought on the same card last time. Because it was Wilder's return.
They could do that, but I also feel like they're gonna try to sell that Benavidez Plant as a main event. Yeah, they're gonna them boys are gonna be like, yeah, I want the money. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the money.
Yeah, but they should put that Wilder and Ruiz fight for free on on TV, man.
Yeah, there is no way, bro. They were selling at $80 for the Hellenius fight. We ain't getting shit for free with Wilder and Ruiz, bro. This might be a $200 fight.
Hey, now you right, bro. I think they sold us Andy Ruiz and that fucking 45-year-old Cuban.
Yeah, bro. They not for free. What the?
No, yeah, you right, man. I've seen Caleb Plant fight for free on TV.
When Fury versus Wilder happens. It might be.
I seen Caleb Plant fight for free on TV. I guess those days. I seen Keith Thurman fight for free on TV. I guess those days are over.
I seen Gamboa fight for free, bro. What are you trying to
say? I seen low key Ugas and Porter was on TV. That was a good one.
Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, you never know. TV deals be going crazy. Someone might fucking pay for it.
Fox and Showtime. Those be the guys.
Put them bitches on ESPN Friday. Make it like a good old days.
Put that bitch Sunday night. Fox football.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're not competing. They're not gonna do that. But man, this is a fun little man. We kind of been riding for this bitch for a little while, but it's been a fun little. We had to talk this news for boxing because fuck WBC.
Yeah, man, we don't get shit like this often, bro. Boxing, we don't see shit like this.
Man, so stay tuned. Wilder Ruiz, Spence Thurman, Benavidez Plant, Stevenson Cruz, Lopez, Sandor Martin, Fundora Harrison, Fulton Figueroa, 2 at a different weight class. And if y'all didn't know, now y'all do know. It's been Paul Pick 'em Win 'em with Marcus Primetime Penley. And as always, this has been Totally Blitz Podcast.
I got a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools, you could call them boy crap. Man, this gang got rules, man, you better watch your passes. This ain't not new. Let them in, passing out the medicines. We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been.